I love it. I love it, man. Terry, this has been definitely super informative, and honestly, I think it's just the start. This piqued my curiosity to be like, hold up, I think I got
Yep.
some stones unturned that I might want to go and just peek underneath and see. All right, how can we maximize some of the stuff? So I definitely appreciate all of what you shared. But just for me, man, real quick on just the last question, we're going into a new year. And
Yeah.
I'm a personal development junkie, similar to what you said in the beginning. So give me some of your, say, personal habits that you think help you to be most effective, most productive, just like high performer Terry. What are some of those things that you would be like, hey, if you gonna kill it in 2023, you need to be doing these 3, 5, 2, whatever things to make it happen?
Yes, absolutely. So I'll say, you have to cut off distractions. And let me tell you what I mean. I fasted from TV in 2016. I haven't watched TV since.
Mm.
I have not watched TV since. Now, why? Because I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I still haven't achieved all my goals. I don't have the luxury of just doing a Netflix marathon when, I still have things I want to accomplish. So I spend that time doing what? Reading, podcast, master classes, coaching, going through my bills and my finances. Like literally, we're at the end of the year. If I had to give everybody, a couple of real quick action items, pull your credit report, like on your own. Pull it. Go to annualcreditreport.com. It's free. Annualcreditreport.com literally is giving a free copy every single week for like the next like 6 more months or so. Free copy, and look at your actual accounts, not just your score. Like what is actually on your report? What's your report? Like know where you are right now, and then set some goals. I set goals every single month, but I actually write down my goals every single day. So at the beginning of the year, I write down 50 goals. This is real talk. Like do I have it right? Oh, I don't have the hands reach. I have a steno pad. I write down 50 goals in the beginning of the year and everything, right? Family, finance, faith, relationships, like just all big audacious ones and just regular ones, right? And I write down 50 goals, and I write my goals down every single morning. You have to become obsessed with your
Mm.
success. Like you have to participate in your own rescue. Like you really have to sometimes cut off the distractions and say, this is what I'm going to do, and putting a date to it, like that SMART goals, like this is what I'm going to do, and this is when I'm going to do it. I'm going to say something. There's a reason why, let's say you want to leave your job or you want to buy a house. There's a reason why we keep that to ourselves. We never tell it. Like sometimes we're working on buying a house or leaving our job and we don't tell our family, friends, coworkers why. Because if you tell somebody, I'm about to leave my job in February and start a business, and then you don't, or I'm about to just buy a house in March, because people, even sometimes being smart and sometimes being like, they want to help you, they're going to be like, didn't you say you was leaving your job? Didn't you say that
Mm.
you were about to go? That's that accountability, right? It's
Mhm.
that accountability. So it's like, you really want to accomplish some goals. Number one, tell somebody. Sometimes it's your haters. They'll hold you accountable. Sometimes they'll be like, I thought you said you was leaving your job. And that would be just enough for you to be like, she ain't going to get me. And Keisha ain't going to be talking
Mm.
about, right? And you'll get on it just because. So it's like writing down your goals, putting a date to it, cutting off distractions, reviewing your goals often. I write them down daily. It keeps me focused. I write them down in the morning. I meditate in the morning. And also, all right, I'm just going to say it. For the financial part and the credit part, I don't take credit, financial, or business advice from anybody I would not trade lifestyles with.
Mm. Man. Mm.
You got your cousin who just got in foreclosure telling you how to invest in real estate. You got your neighbor who car just got repoed telling you how to be an entrepreneur. You got your friend Mike telling you how to be a husband and he's on his 5th divorce. You got like, come on, sometimes it's the source.
Mm.
Can we
That's
listen?
good.
Listen. And so sometimes we have these people telling you how to run a business. They never owned a business.
Mm.
Well, you should. How you know? Listen, this road, hands down, the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, and I would do it over and over again because I joke around and I play, but I am a single mother with no family, and I mean really like no family. Like both my parents are deceased. I was in foster care. I'm unmarried. I have 3 sons. It
Mm.
did not add like 3 sons. If I don't build this, if something happened to me tomorrow, what would happen to them? Like real talk, they don't have anybody. Like this for me, it's become a passion because I'm like, it's duplicatable. It's not unique to me. It's literally a system that if you follow it too, you can free your family. So don't say, I want an 800 credit score. Say, I want to retire my spouse. I want to pay for my parents' house so they don't have to worry about money on a fixed income. I want to help my girlfriend who has cancer pay for her meds. I want to help my cousin get out of foreclosure. I want to send my kids to school without having $100,000 worth of student loan debt. Come on, somebody. I want to live in a better neighborhood so my kids can play outside without dodging bullets. Like, we have to make it that serious, because guess what? My zip code changed and I'm grateful. Come on, somebody. My
That's
zip code
good.
changed and I'm grateful. Because I got 3 kids that can go outside without dodging bullets. No body bags. I'm going to leave it right there.
Yeesh. Hold on, let me say air horn. All right. My final question is, we're going into the new year.
Yes.
And I think people don't know what they don't know, right?
Amen.
So
Right.
there's people who have already started their small business, right?
Yes.
Creators, personal brands, they're out there, right? But they may be sitting on something, and you can take this however you want, like whether you want it from a business side, from a credit side, however, there's some things that are just, when we start, we're not doing. Like, we're forgetting these steps, right?
Right.
So whether it is, what are steps are we forgetting to do when we are starting our business? And we do have the LLC, we do have the EIN, we do have the done, but we don't have whatever is next, right?
Look.
We don't, we're already a year in, and we didn't do this in the 6th month when we were supposed to do it in the 6 months. What do you think, on top of the year, if
Yeah.
there was 3 things that we need to go back on
Yeah.
and look at and make sure we complete, right? What do you think that is?
Good. So I would say I'm actually never going to talk the business credit route, because guess what? A lot of us aren't successful because we don't have clients and customers. Y'all forget to go do the actual business. Like, I don't care if you have the best course and the best t-shirts and you do the best hair. If you don't have clients and customers, then you don't have a business. Like, I'm gonna talk real. So it's the S word, right? Nobody wants to do sales, but I don't like the S word either. But this is where it's, if you really believe you're creating value, you really believe you have the best thing, then one of my mentors said to me, how dare you not share this information? How dare you not impact people? How dare you not get it out there? That's why now my content creation has quadrupled my business. I am on Instagram every single day, 1 to 3 posts. I have stories 24/7. I put my reels, real quick hack. So, and mind you, because y'all are content, I follow y'all. So literally, because I'm not a content creator, y'all can see my stuff. Y'all see what stuff my admin did and what stuff I did, right? Now, I'll take one piece of content. I'll only make content for YouTube. I'll cut up a piece of that and I'll make it a reel on Instagram. Then I share the reel to my stories, right? So now I have a YouTube video, an Instagram reel, an Instagram story. Then I share that reel to Facebook and I share the video to Facebook. Then I put the reel in my Facebook stories. I go to my business page on Facebook, post the actual video. I go to my Facebook stories and post it. And then I go to YouTube, and my reel is a YouTube short and a YouTube story. That's all I do. And it has quadrupled my business. So my point is, are you showing up for your people every single day, whether you feel like it or not? That's that discipline muscle. That's where, when I don't feel like it, Nikki's like, your people, yeah, Nikki, Moose, Carl, Mike, everybody, right? Like, are like your people. And so I would say, actually work your business like a business. Is it a hobby or not? Like, you have to do the things that you don't like to do. That's the discipline. So have some things you're going to do for your business every single day, no matter what. For me, hands down, it's the content creation, getting the information out, because I have a service. The second thing is looking at your actual overhead for your business. Like, having like, people think just because you're a content creator, you don't have overhead. Lies. Look, you pay for Ecamm, for Zoom, for Zoom, for my cell phones, for my what do I pay for? I pay for Slack. Like, I have all these overhead. I have a team now. So what is your actual overhead every single month? And what do you actually need to make? Right? Do you actually have a product or service that can make that? I want to make $10,000 a month. Okay, well, do you have a product that can make you $10,000 a month? Or are you a coach that has $1,000 program where you only need 10 clients a month? If you have 1 client a month, well, what did you do to get that 1 client? Just duplicate that and do it more. That's it. We don't simplify things, right? And then I would say have monthly goals, quarterly goals, and then annual goals for your business. And I mean, I actually do my goals like number wise per month. How much do I need to make per month to retire my spouse? How much do I need to make per month to pay off my student loan debt? How much do I need to make per month to change my zip code? Like literally, that's all I do. Is it $5,000, $10,000? Can I do it part-time? Start my business in the evenings and weekends and on my lunch. I knew it was time to leave my job when I made in one day part-time my entire 80-hour paycheck. Let me get it real quick. At the time I was doing clients for $550 a month. And I was only making $40,000 at that job. It was a contract job right after I kind of left, right? I did a client in the morning, a client in the afternoon in my car on my lunch break. I always did a client. You're not seeing me. I'm in my car on my phone. I'm in my office. How can I help you? Right? In my car. And then a client in the evening. All 3 clients paid me $550. That was one day. Why I still went to work. My entire 80-hour paycheck after taxes was $1,600. I was making, so the logic is if you can make money almost your entire, my paycheck is how long? 80 hours. I'm making almost my entire paycheck part-time in one day. So that just means if I do more of that activity, I buy back my time. I put back 80 hours of my life. Now, doing it wrong, can I just say something? Doing it wrong, because I'm not a content creator, you'll have $50,000 days without a marketing team.